Good evening, folks. I normally don't do these kind of streams at this time or day of the week. It's Tuesday. I can't believe it's already the 7th, but I don't know if you guys know, but I've already got a full fursuit now. And, I want to do like a little review of it. I even got a couple of photos of me in it, of course, so this is going to be like pretty cool, pretty chill, and I have to show all the photos of the whole entire suit and everything like that because, well, I mean, at the same time, I'm both like satisfied but also like slightly unsatisfied because there was stuff that happened, but with the suit itself, I will actually bring this up. It's like, oh my god, it is so adorable. Let me bring it up. So, anyways, you guys know that this is now my official fursuit, of course, my Fursona Mighty Red Wolf, and I will be showing you guys everything that they sent me. The process. I actually ordered this through a Chicago company named Lemonbrat. I heard about their fursuits really being like really good, super cute and stuff, but like I was like, what if I decided to make my wolf like that? I think overall though, like the end game is like it is kind of worth it. It all depends on like your design style, like the complexion. It all depends on their pricing. But aside from that, though, the cool thing about this one that I specifically got is because he could be used as both a full and a partial. Because, well, here in Hawaii, it's like always hot, and it's like, ugh, you want to be able to breathe and not faint in a fursuit, which would not be a good idea because I've seen that happen a lot where people get dehydrated and then they just end up fading at a fur con. It's like, someone didn't drink enough water. But I think overall, though, I'm gonna go going through the slides here. But if you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments or anything like that, or any concerns. But I will be explaining, my whole experience that I had through Lemon Brat because, well, uh, overall, I'm pretty much happy. It's well worth it because the person that's in charge of their communications, I think their name was like Roman Yeaner, I think, but there was some mishap at the end of this, which I will explain. But overall, they're pretty nice. They're pretty cool over there. I'm just like waiting to hear back from them again because, well, there was something that did happen, which I'll explain at the end. But I will just be going through all the slides here. So if you guys, if like they sent me so many photos of this, like the process. They wanted my like approval through everything. It is like, oh my god, like they will give you every single step before it's like official. And I just absolutely love how this guy turned out. I am super super happy. But if you guys have any questions, like you could tell that he's actually a full fursuit for this part. Especially with the feet, paws. It's like, and when I actually tried it on here, I actually didn't actually die from the sweat. Like from day one, I was like, oh my god, this just doesn't feel like it's like too hot in here. And it's like I think overall though, I think the experience was pretty good. Like I said, I'm just gonna go through all the photos that they originally sent because I do have it on me, which I do have a photo of that from a couple days ago from a certain someone helping me out with photos. Thank you so much. But I think overall, they actually you could tell they kind of had a little bit of fun with this process too. Like I said, if you were to order from Lemon Brat, it's completely worth it. I do recommend them. Just it was just a little mishap at the end, which like I said, I'm still waiting to hear back from them from Roman Yeater apparently, but that's the person who's in charge of the communications. But the overall experience and the oh, that's one of my favorite poses, anyways. I think like I said, the overall experience, the quality of him, it's very high. It's not a low quality fursuit. This is a high quality fursuit. So, like I said, I do recommend Lemon Brat, but at the same time, with the overall like after experience, uh, I mean, I'm kind of like iffy right now at the moment about that. So, there was a lot of stuff that happened. Like I said, after I got him, so this is not, including the first experience because they did make him just right. I mean, some of the poses they did are just absolutely fucking adorable. I'm like, oh my god, you could tell his foot paws. I'll zoom in a bit right here. You can tell they're at the outdoor ones, but they really did a super good job. They really made him look clean and stuff. I mean, they did a super clean job with him. I mean, there is a couple of close-ups that they sent, but I think overall though, with the fursuit experience, it is kind of worth it. Like I said with Lemonbrat, I kind of am happy about this, the way how the fursuit turned out. It was just the after experience that wasn't really so great. I will definitely explain all that after this. After I show all the photos. Let me hang on here. I gotta find the right picture because I do have some fursuit photos of me being in him. But they did a good job with the paws, his head. I mean, even at the end, they even set this really cool card. They actually have a drawing of my wolf on it, which is that right there. I don't know who's the artist who made that. I want to find out who's the one that draws on their cards for Lemonbrat, but they did a damn good job with him. I mean, that's one of my favorite poses, anyways, is him having his arms crossed, because, well, he's kind of like a cranky wolf, and you don't want to piss him off. But I think, like I said, their overall experience pretty good. I have tried the fursuit on. I will actually put that photo right now. Actually, when I actually tried it on, I mean, the pose was not my idea. I mean, it was not ideal, but I mean, I think being a Hawaii furry here, I mean, come on, you gotta look Hawaiian here. I mean, the shorts, the shirt, but I mean, it was actually pretty comfortable to wear, and like I said, the end game, the overall experience was pretty decent, and I'll be doing some more photos on social media. I'm just waiting to see what happened. Well, not what happened, but if I could ever get back in contact with them, because the mishap that happened, and I will actually put this as a discretion here against Lemon Brat, which is kind of unfortunate, is sometimes they don't like certain views. So there was actually a mishap because some people know who I am. Some people know I represent some of the right wingers, as we like to call them. But I mean, what happened was there was actually a misunderstanding between me and Roman, to where she actually thought that I was one of those bad guys, quote unquote. But there was, let's see, what was it? I mean, the thing is, they kind of dissed me on Twitter, which a lot of people found out about that now. It's been spreading between Discord, Twitter, Facebook, and now Fur Affinity, which I don't even have a Fur Affinity account anyways, but people actually saw that, and they all thought they actually acted unprofessional because of that. Because, well, I mean, I was technically just a paying customer, and I mean, I already got the fursuit at that time, but I mean, they didn't have to act unprofessional because of this, which I kind of didn't appreciate. But if they were to ever do a review back on their site, I mean, yeah, it's a 10 out of 10 on the fursuit. High quality, definitely love it. I mean, I'm surprised that it's actually good for this heat. So, I mean, if you guys have any questions, you can comment them. I will bring them up live, and you know, because, well, it's not really that easy fursuiting here in Hawaii because well, according to another friend of mine that I talked to, I think there's only like, well, now I'm only the third full fursuiter here, and the other two are, I think they're in the Waikiki area, I think, but don't quote me on it. But like I said, if there's any comments, concerns, or anything like that, if you want me to explain anything, I mean, my fursuit, I think, is honestly one of the best, the full fursuit. So, like I said, I recommend Lemon Brat, but it's just, there was a little bit of unprofessionalism. They did send an email apology for the clarification, but at the same time, they didn't really quite take everything down that they said they were going to do. So there was that problem. And, you know, Let's see, what else is there? I'm trying to think, cause like I said, the fursuit process. I mean, it was. I mean, it took a while to get it done. It was maybe a year or two. I can't remember exactly when the fursuit process was started, but it was kind of long. But I think the overall wait is completely worth it. But I'm just hoping I can get a hold of Roman Yeaner again about this because, well, unfortunately, a lot of people did notice she did acted unprofessional because she's the main one that's in charge of like all the communications for Lemonbrat, and a lot of people were bringing this up like, hey, she said this, or like the Lemonbrat, um, what was it again? I gotta look through all my notes again, but I think overall though, um, Lemon is good for quality, definitely worth it, especially if you live in a hot state like I do. I mean, but it's also probably pretty good for if you live in a cold area too. So like, because this could be used for just about like any fur con, which I mean, I'm still debating which fur con to go to, so I don't know when, but that's probably when I'll debut in this suit in the whole full fursuit. So got to be on the lookout for me, of course. Um, but aside from that, I think overall, I mean, it was a fun experience. They were pretty good on the quality. I have not had any issues with the suit so far. It actually fits completely perfect. I mean, you just gotta give all the measurements and everything like that, but it's actually an absolute perfect fit. I fucking loved it. But like I said, later on I will be explaining more and showing more stuff of what the unprofessionalism by them. But aside from that, though, the overall experience and the quality of the fursuit, yeah, 10 out of 10, without a doubt. I definitely recommend them, but at the same time, I don't recommend them if you're like one of these controversial furs, as I like to call it. But anyways, if you guys have any questions, just put them down below. I will answer as many as I can. I mean, I'm seeing some comments here, some other things, but surprised there's no questions though. But if there's any questions, just feel free to put them by. I will definitely answer them. So yeah, so this is basically it for this short little video, just like a short review. The fursuit, it was just like absolutely adorable. As you can see, it was like completely worth it. I can't believe some of the pretty poses they did in them too. It was like, oh my god. I mean, yeah. I mean, you can see me, especially in this pose. That's the pose I would probably do in them, without a doubt. That's the pose I'm gonna do in my fursuit. But anyways, thanks so much, guys. I mean, if there's any like last minute questions or anything like that, I will definitely answer. And I will definitely go back to doing more of my streaming and more of my shows later on. So thank you guys so much for watching. And like I said, if I can get a hold of Lemon Bread again for like some more clarification about what happened, and I mean, like I said, this is a good review when it comes to the fursuit quality. It is definitely worth it. It's just the end experience that I had that was just like, it kind of killed it for me, unfortunately. But thanks so much, guys, and we will see. Or wait, let me see. Wait, let's see. Oh yeah, I can see that question. Okay, yeah, I will get a hold of you for that, Connor Colt Productions, and I will definitely see you guys. Well, I'm thinking about waiting to go back to my usual show schedule, which kind of has been screwy. But thanks so much, and we will see you guys whenever, I guess, because, well, now I've got this, and I think I might actually do a couple of live streams in the suit, maybe, because it doesn't feel that hot in there, because, I mean, I actually wore it for, like, almost a whole full day, and I wasn't even sweating in it at all, and it was hot that day, so, alright, thanks so much, guys, see ya.